Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Esley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, back with another video. And I know you guys haven't seen me in a long time outside of my short films. Don't worry, I'll be back. I don't know entirely when. But I am outside Best Buy, but not the one I usually go to. The reason why I'm going to this one is because this one has two titles that I'm looking for that my Best Buy doesn't have. But this is a bit sad because this is like the last time I'm going to Best Buy ever, because we all know that they're getting rid of physical media entirely. So that sucks. This one, when I went like the other week, it looked really bad. I'll show you guys here in a minute, but like, it's really sad. You can ask my wife. She's not in the car, but she knows how I am about movies. Like, I love movies. I love physical media. I love getting 4Ks, but it's the end of an era. But I don't need to go on too much about that because I got to go inside, drive home. Actually, I got a few places to go to. I got to go to the other Best Buy, and then we got to go to Target, then we got to go to Walmart. So, I don't know. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I just picked up the two titles I was looking for. I'll show you guys what all my pickups are at the end of the video. It's just, this is a really weird, I guess hard time for me right now, because it's just weird saying goodbye to Best Buy when that's been like a mainstay for me for the last 4 or 5 years. But anyways, I'll see you guys once I get to the other Best Buy. So I'm outside the Best Buy that I always go to. Sorry for the bad lighting. I can't get a good angle anywhere, but it's really weird saying that this is going to be the last time I'm going to my Best Buy. Like I said, I've been going to Best Buy for at least 4 or 5 years now. I mean, I've been before that, but like consistently it's been 4 or 5 months. But I know one movie I'm picking up for sure here, but I don't know about the other ones yet. I'm just going to browse and see what they got. But anyways, I'll see you guys once I get out. All right, so this is the last time, more than likely the last time I'm coming here, especially for a video. I've seen a few titles I still want, but like the dude told me last time and today, they don't know when they're going to get rid of it, but they already got their last shipment, so that sucks. This is the one I used to always go to, so it's more depressing with this one than it was for the other one, because I've only been to the other one like twice total. This one I've been here countless times, so it's going to be weird to say goodbye, especially since Planet Fitness and the movie theater is right next to it too, so I'm going to have to be reminded of it every day I go to the movies or every day that I go to the gym. So anyways, I'll see you guys once I get to Target. Then you guys will see everything that I bought today, but I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so we are outside of Target. I know I'm going to get one movie because yesterday I went to get some bookshelves. That way I can build some to put my movies on and stuff. So I'll see you guys once I get out. Alright, so we just got out of Target. I did get the movie I was looking for because, like I said, I saw it last night whenever I bought those shelves. But to give a hint, I'm going to play a snippet of a song to let you guys know what song it is or what movie it is. 'Cause I'm just kidding. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. Anyways, I'll see you guys once I get home. I don't know if I'll record before or after I build my bookshelves. I don't know if I'll build them today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow because today's been pretty busy. I've been out all day mostly for about 4 to 5 hours. So I'm ready to go home. I got to get some food and gas before I go home. But anyways, I'll see you guys once I get home. Alright, so this is like 2 days after the fact. And before I get further into it, I just want to address where I've been for the last 6-7 months, somewhere in there, outside of the short films that I filmed. Still got 2 coming out this month, so look forward to that. But reason why I left, which I'm going to get into more detail about this in a further video, but right now I'm going on a weight loss journey. I've already lost 65 pounds. I got about 39 more pounds to go till I get to my ideal weight. I started out at like 284. I'm 219 now, so yeah, that's one reason why I've been gone. Other reason why is because I got burnt out and I just felt like I wasn't putting my best foot forward. But with that said, let's get into these pickups. But before I show you guys what I bought the other day, I'm going to go over Christmas time because I did get quite a bit of movies during that time. If it was either, movies I bought myself or, gifts from family and friends. So we'll do that really quickly, but yeah, let's get into it. First one I want to show you guys is Young Guns on 4K. This is the 4K Steelbook. I think it looks pretty cool to say the least. Like, I don't know, man. This was a movie I was really looking forward to seeing, come out to 4K because, I'm a big physical media person. But yeah, this just looks really cool underneath the slipcover. It is so cool. I really like when Lionsgate does this. I believe this is Lionsgate. Yes, it is. They always deliver when it comes to these slip steelbooks. I think they're pretty cool. But the main reason why I bought this movie was because of my dad. Me and him might not have the best relationship, but there are a few movies growing up that me and him bonded over, and that was one of them. So it does hold a special place in my heart, and whenever I see him again, I don't know when that'll be, but I would love to watch this movie with him, and let him experience 4K for the first time. On that same day, I went to the Best Buy that I regularly go to. This one that I just showed you guys, Young Guns, that was at a different Best Buy, and that was really depressing, like, going there because their new releases sucked. You saw footage inside, like, there was barely any new releases, and now there's, like, a cart of movies. That's what it was when I walked in there, and it was just really depressing. So, but when I went, they said that they had this title as well, but they didn't, so I had to go to the one that I usually go to. But I'm talking Stephen King's The Dead Zone. I freaking love this movie, dude. It's one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations. It has a special place in my heart as well because me and my mom love this movie, and that's one of the very few movies that she's, like, requested for me to review, and I did that 6 months ago, and I was like, I should probably do it later down the road because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a 4K release, and there was. But I can't wait to watch this on 4K. It's been since my review since I watched this, but I'm up for watching it again. Alright, let me separate these next few really quickly. Alright, so these next two that I'm showing you guys is from my Aunt Raina. This was for Christmas, and it really does mean a lot to me that she got me these because these were, like, really, really surprising because I saw these at Walmart of all places. Now that Walmart's stepping up their game and they got their own little section of steelbooks, and these next two are steelbooks. But yeah, the first one is Fright Night. I haven't seen this movie since I was like 12 or 13 years old. It's one of my mom's favorites, and it's like one that everyone brings up when they talk about 80s vampire films. But yeah, this steelbook is pretty cool. I remember when I saw it, I was like, I have to have it, so I requested for her to get it, and she did. So that was pretty cool. And I'm surprised it comes with like 3 discs. I don't know who made this. If it was Shout Factory. It says Sony Pictures on it, so I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I thought it was pretty cool, and I had to have it because I haven't seen this movie in years, and I always say that The Lost Boys is like the best 80s vampire movie, but I need to give this one another shot. Alright, so this next steelbook that she got me is something that I was really surprised to see at Walmart of all places, because I remember when this came out, it was like $30, $35, at Best Buy for their steelbooks. And then this one went out of print really quickly, and everyone wanted to sell it for like $300 to $400, and that is Spider-Man No Way Home. This is the only movie that I've ever double dipped on when it comes to 4K. Like, I have multiple duplicates when it comes to Blu-ray and DVD, but it's the first time it's happened to me because I really wanted this to begin with. But everywhere that, I saw it at was sold out and I couldn't get it. But I just think this steelbook is so awesome. It's one of my favorites in my collection now, and I'm excited to have it again. I'm not going to get rid of my other one because that's a Walmart exclusive, and I thought it was pretty cool too. So, yeah. These next few are ones that my wife gave me for Christmas, and yeah, I'm really excited for these too because I think there's like 1 or 2 steelbooks in here as well. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, I'm rambling on too much, but Arizona. I remember seeing the commercials for this. I believe this is a RLJE title. I remember seeing the commercial for it when I watched that movie. I don't remember. It was No Man of God with Elijah Wood. I think that's what it's called. It's that Ted Bundy movie. I remember seeing the commercials for this, and I was like, I have to get this. If there's a physical media copy out there, I need to get it, and there is. And I saw it at Walmart and wanted it, so I can't wait to watch this because it looked fun from what I remember. Next up, we have I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I haven't seen this movie since I was at least, I'm going to say like 7 to 10 years old, somewhere in there. I'm not entirely sure. I might have even seen the sequel. I don't remember. And I remember everyone comparing this to Scream because it came out in the same time frame, but I'm excited to watch it because some people say this is a really great transfer. Next up is Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. And while this transfer looked really good, I wish I could love this movie. There's a reason why, okay? Growing up, I used to watch my mom's VHS tapes where she recorded them off TV, a long time ago, back in the 90s and 80s or whatever. So I remember this movie scaring the shit out of me, dude. Like, it terrified me, and I did not want to watch it again. But I don't know, like, these last few years, I was like, I really need to get back into seeing this movie and to see if it's as scary as I remember. And it's not. I cannot believe that movie scared me as much as it did. I love 80s cheese, or I think this is late 80s, early 90s. I love 80s and 90s cheese, but this just doesn't do it for me. And I hate to say that because, like, I've been looking forward to seeing this movie for, like, the last 20 years, Anyways, Next up, we have The Blob, which I think was a good movie. I give it like a 7 out of 10. It was definitely watchable. Definitely better than Tales from the Dark Side, which I hate to say that, man, because I was really looking forward to seeing that movie. But The Blob, I think it was pretty decent. You know, it is 80s cheese, but it's 80s cheese done right. And I don't know, I was a fan of it. Next up, we have Red Dawn, which was another Walmart steelbook. And yeah, I haven't seen this movie since I was at least 12 to 14 years old. I remember enjoying it, but like I said, I haven't seen it since then, so I don't know if I still will enjoy it, but either way, I'm excited to watch it again, and it does have a lot of familiar faces that I can't wait to see again. But really quickly, I'm going to get into Target first and then Best Buy. But you guys probably already figured out what I got at Target, but that is this year's Barbie. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, and I just watched it with my wife for the first time since I saw it in theaters, but I always resonated with Ken. I love the song I'm Just Ken. Like, you can ask my wife. I sing it in the shower all the time, especially here recently, and I am a little bit embarrassed to say it, but I don't know, man. Like, that song is so catchy, and Ken is like my favorite part of the movie. You cannot get enough of Ryan Gosling. He's one of my favorite actors of all time, and I was looking through my Blu-ray collection. I have Drive. I really want to get it on 4K. That would be really cool. But yeah, Barbie, I like it more than I did last time, but it's still not fully for me. But my wife loved it, so I'm glad that she did, and I'm glad that we have it in the collection. Alright, so these next two titles are the ones that you saw at the beginning of this video. This is the Best Buy that I usually don't go to. This was the second time I've ever been there, but I looked up online and it said that it had these titles, and I was really looking forward to seeing these titles at my store, but I don't know. Certain titles, you know, show up and some don't, and they go to other stores. It doesn't make sense, but that's besides the point. Really excited to check these out because I am married to a Vietnamese woman, and I do love checking out more foreign films, Asian films, Indian films, what have you. And these next two titles are ones that people have recommended to me. And once I found out they were coming to 4K and they were only $17 each, I was excited and I really wanted to check them out. First up, we have The Man from Nowhere, which I believe is a thriller, an action thriller, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys have seen it, let me know if it's any good. I'm really excited to check it out because, like I said, Asian cinema here recently and foreign films I've been really excited to check out, and, you know, stuff, you know, black and white films as well, like the film noir stuff. I've been on the kick with that for the last half year or whatever, so, like, I don't know, I'm excited. Like, last year, I said this year's Barbie, but it was last year's, 2024, duh. But last year's Godzilla Minus One really, you know, amped me to want to check out more Asian cinema, and that's the reason why I bought this. And it's the same reason why I bought The Wailing on 4K. I remember Movie Chatter was talking about this in her video of horror films she does not want to see remade, and what she had to say about this movie. I was really intrigued, and, you know, I've already heard great things. Like I said, I bought this before I watched her video, and it was, I don't know, I can't wait to see this as well. Like, I have so many movies that I have not seen that I need to get to, and this is like one of the first five I do want to check out. Alright, so these last three separate titles, it really sucks because, like I said, the whole reason why I made this video is because this is the last time going to Best Buy, you know, especially for a video. I might go later on down the road, maybe pick up one or two titles. You know, it's nothing that I really want to make a video about. But, like, as a whole, you know, and them getting rid of their physical media, and I've already had it confirmed with the Best Buy that I usually go to and the other one. It's a really depressing time because, like I said, Best Buy has been like a mainstay for me for the last 4 or 5 years, especially collecting Blu-rays and 4Ks. And most of the time they're up to date with like new releases. So I'm definitely going to miss Best Buy, but let's get on to it, okay? Next up, we have Scream 6 on 4K. I was a really big fan of this movie up until, like, the reveal of who the killers are. Like, I thought this was one of the best Scream films. You know, I was, like, in awe because, you know, I'm a fan of the franchise. It's not one of my favorites, but I think, like, even the worst movie is decent, and the best movie is, like, really good, you know, if not great, but none of them have, like, fully blown me away. You know, I haven't been really invested with them. I love Sidney Prescott, you know, Neve Campbell as Sidney Prescott. She is one of my favorite Final Girls, but, like, everything around it as well. It's never been one of my favorite franchises. But this one, you know, blew me away for, like I said, up until the ending. I was like, damn, I'm really loving a Scream film. And then the ending happened. tends to go sideways anyways when that happens, but that's besides the point. I waited till this was cheaper. It was like $14, and I was like, hell yeah, it's definitely worth $14. I wouldn't have bought it brand new. I did buy Scream 5 brand new, which is really contradicting of me, but that's besides the point. I had FOMO back in the day and sort of still do, but that's besides the point. Next up is a collection of movies that was surprisingly cheap. It was only like $31. It's 4K films, and that's the Predator 4 movie collection on 4K. And I heard that the first Predator has one of the best transfers of all time because the Blu-ray was so horrid. Like, I'm excited because I haven't seen any of the Predator films in quite some time. You know, I haven't even seen Predators or The Predator. I've only seen Predator, Predator 2, and Alien vs. Predator. So I'm excited to check out Predators and the Predator. Alright, so last but not least, this is a movie collection that I've been needing to get ever since I've been collecting 4K. I really wanted this box set, or at least these movies on 4K. And they've been on 4K, but like I haven't really picked it up until now. And this set was like $32 as well, and that's the Mummy trilogy. I loved the first two films growing up. I've only seen the third one once, and I was under the influence of alcohol, and I did not enjoy it whatsoever. But I am willing to give it another chance, especially since I got all four now, which is pretty cool. But anyways, with that being said, I just want to say thank you for clicking on this video. It really does mean a lot, and more videos are to come. I don't know entirely when. I am one that promises way too much and never delivers, so all I'm going to say is that there are videos to come. I just don't know when, but I do know at least a week and a half, 2 weeks from now, when Green Day's new album's coming out, I am going to be reviewing that because it's my favorite band of all time. Of course, I'm going to have to. But anyways, with that being said, I just want to say thank you for clicking on this video. It really does. I'm sorry, I do not know how to end a YouTube video. I've been on TikTok for like the last 5-6 months documenting my weight loss journey. So I forgot to end this. But anyways, I'll have to come up with something in the next video. This is really off the cuff. I'm really sorry. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for clicking on this video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.